Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. It is going from the 10th through to the 16th of June, fully onto Gemini season, which should be really good for you, actually. It should help you to be very productive in many different areas, relationships as much as financial sort of side. And you should really seize on this opportunity. It can sometimes be a little bit overriding, sort of like overwhelming, but at the same time, it's certainly going to should be opening doors for you. The elements do play in your favor. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at this. We've got here your flower. We've got the overall energies here. Karmic message on your relationship side. Karmic message on your financial side. Influence from the universe. Influence from past self, future self, and general sort of outcome or lesson of the week, as it were. Okay, so I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energies. They're tying into your karmic path, and I think this is where the overall energies are saying, okay, Sagittarius, you've got to stick to the plan. That's what it seems like. Stick to the plan. Yeah, don't move. Stick to the plan. Be very conscious about where you put your time, money, effort, energies, emotions into life. If you're conscious about it, the more conscious you can be about it, and obviously once you put it in, then yeah, let yourself go, as it were, but be conscious about what you're spending your time, money, and effort in things. Okay, let's just see what's going on your relationship side. Yeah, the karmic message here is also a longer term plan. There seems to be like a longer term sort of thing that's connected to the situation in your relationships and on your karmic path, something that you need to go through that has been there for a long time. It could be a desire for something, it could be a desire for a relationship, as much as a desire not to be in a relationship, on the influence on the universe is sort of saying, come out and play, but be very conscious about it. I think it ties really well in with the Four of Pentacles there. On your past self, don't allow confusion cloud your judgment. That's what it seems like. And in your future self, oh, this is a bit more sort of potent. It's quite nice. It's playing back as well into here. There seems to be a situation that's been hanging around for a very, very long time that needs to be finalized. What's the lesson for this week? I think it's just do it. Whatever it is in regards to relationships, it's just a case of just doing it. On your karmic path, you get the world. Yeah, I think this is it's you're going into a new way of doing things or new way of engaging in your relationships, and I think this world or this new new way of being basically with others has a very much more balanced point of view. It's like a Capricorn card, the world card, and you've got all the elements there because Capricorns tend to be pretty straight laced, traditional. And I think this is what you're looking for. And I think this has something to do with a longer term sort of plan, as it were. Yeah, the universe is giving you the Six of Pentacles. And this is what I'm sort of saying. It's allowing you to go out there, but with conditions. And the condition seems to be putting yourself first, making sure it's good for you. No point stepping out there if it's not good for you, basically. Page of Swords. Yeah, no time for doubt. This is a time to cut through the mist on your path so you can see clearly where you're going in regards to your relationships. I wouldn't mess about if I was you, Sagittarius. It's not really worth it. And you get in your future self, a bit more poignant, you get the Page of Wands. Now, this is a lot more within your realm. Although these two do go well together because on the Astroflower, you have fire at the top and air at the bottom of the Astroflower for Sagittarius. And this is good transition, really. And that air is feeding this future passion. So you can play around with your emotions because you have been straight this week here and put down the ground sort of thing. Yeah, just do it. That was with that's the general outcome. That's the lesson of the week. Just go ahead and do it. You're going to have to explore a little bit. You're going to get it wrong. A page is a learning thing. It's learning to be a knight. It's learning to go on that mission. And I think it's a case of putting yourself first is really, really important. On your financial side, let's have a look what's going on this karmic path here. I think everything you do um, in your material world, that's job, business, and projects, seems to be related to how you see yourself or how you engage in life sociably or within your relationships. It seems to be, uh, if you want to engage in life in a particular way, you need a certain amount of money, for example. Therefore, you need success within your financial world. So I think this is tied a little bit into that. The more you go ahead and apply that lesson of just doing it in the way of quality for you, the better you get out of it. What's the influence on the universe here on your financial side? It's okay, so it's pushing out a lot more. It's almost saying if you want it, you've got to go and get it. It's very similar to that top card, as it were, in the feeling that's coming through this financial world. If you know you can get it, you just got to go ahead and do it. That's the sort of thing that I'm getting here. It seems to be a repeating message all the way through here. On the past self, uh, out of um, out of the past. So it seems like you've had to do a lot of legwork for little returns. That's what it seems like. You seem to be putting in a lot of effort in the past and not getting the returns straight away. But those returns are now starting to show their heads, as it were. Show their heads. We'll get back to that. It's quite an interesting card, that one. Don't know. I'm not sure what it is. Let's see what's going on in your future self. This is where the mission comes into play. I think this is where you get the direction in your future. And I think this is because observing your past, seeing what is working from your past will allow you to actually get success so then you can feed your relationship side. And I think this is the mission then becomes very clear by the end of the week. And that's going to egg you on, draw you into your future success, as it were. What's the general message for this week? What's the lesson? Okay, sometimes you win more by losing. So if you're going after something and say like you're winning, let's say $10, pounds, whatever, on a deal, but you're spending, 2 days to get that deal. So it takes 2 days to get that deal, or you could spend 4 days and get $100 or £100, and it's being very astute about what the best success that will come for you. Okay, this is tied into the past, the doubt here. This is apparently what you've got to get over. This is why just doing it keeps coming to the surface here. There is a few, fixed cards here, which I don't think is really helping you. Just be wary of shooting yourself in the foot. I think in the past, as I said, I think you were doing stuff that wasn't giving you the returns that caused you a lot of stress and strains. I've got a funny feeling if you're continuing down that path, you're going to realize something this week which is going to put pay to that. It really is going to put pay to that. And the universe here, yeah, it's recognizing the good quality work that you've done. And it's feeding into that just of recognizing it. And I think the confidence is not something that falls from the sky. We get confidence when we do something, and therefore we got confidence to redo it. And I think this is what the universe is doing here, and it's sort of showing you connections with the outside world. It's bringing it in. You got to go out there and get it. You know, with your past self, yeah, you've done a lot of work, and it will be very a powerful position for you to be taking. There's a lot of knowledge there. There's a lot of understanding. There's a lot of experience, which is also helping you in the future to get rid of that stress and strains. Now, what did I say? This is your future self. What I said, a mission, yeah. Okay, there it is. With the Knight of Swords, there you've got this mission. It becomes blatantly clear for you. What you should be going off on. And King of Wands. This is great because this plays into this. It's like, know your success, know your great side more than anything else, and you're putting pay to that Nine of Swords within your life that you don't really, doesn't really have its place anymore. It doesn't really fit with you. And I think you'll notice that because you'll be very conscious about the energy, the time, the money that you're putting into things. Just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers card. This is a very long-term plan. As I say, sort of family, getting together, relationship side. There's something that's changing within the relationship side of life. Oh, we forgot about the overall energies. There's something definitely changing within. Oh, that's the card, is it? Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, there's two. Okay, you got to take a leap of faith. You've got to just do it. You've got to just do it. And you got the Nine of Swords here, and you got the Fool card here. I think you're putting pay to those woes and worries if you just go ahead and do it. But as you do it, that's where you've got to give yourself the good quality. The moment you do, you're going to know the results. And it is tied into being in a relationship, being in a family, or being in a community, or something like that. With the Six of Pentacles, yeah, put yourself forward. If it's good for you, it's going to work. And you'll start recognizing it. And I think the universe is helping you out loads with coincidences. From the past self, the doubts, breaking through the doubts with the mist of it, yeah, it makes you feel so good. Look at that. I think you're starting to build up the confidence within you, which is really good. The moment you start doing, the moment you do start building that confidence, you can really, as well as I do, Sagittarius, when you've got that confidence, you go off on a mission, no one's going to stop you. No one's going to stop you. Look at that, right? The King and Queen of Cups, right? Oh man, King and Queen of Cups, right? With the wands and the swords of pages of learning about being in a divine couple, because that's what it's all about. It's on your karmic path here, people, and that's what the influence. That's what's coming from around you more than anything else. And this here in the future self is a very joyous energy with that Page of Wands. It's learning about expressing yourself and allowing you to play with that thingy, with that Page of Wands. Just do it. The Nine of Pentacles. Did I say the Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out? Anyone? Maybe. Just do it, because the moment you do, that's when you're going to realize that actually, you kind of go, oh, look at that great moment that I had with that person. It's absolutely brilliant. And then you devour that moment with absolute joy. And then you look up and you kind of go, oh, look, there's another moment. Great. And it's just that sort of perpetual sort of thing. Once you start doing it, once you start allowing your emotions to flow, once you really connect on that longer term plan, I think it's going to be really good. On your financial side, look at that. There's a bit of a tower moment. Basically, what's happening here, because with that Nine of Swords that you've also got in your overall energies, what's happening here, and it's on your karmic path, is that you are you're breaking down a belief system. It's almost like a belief system sort of saying, yeah, but I'm not really worth it. Or, yeah, I can't really do it. Or, I'm not good enough. And I think you're being unjust to yourself. That's that whole shooting yourself in the foot scenario that I was talking about. Yeah, judgment. This is from the universe. Go out there and get it. You've got good quality stuff here. You've learned a lot. You've got good experience to take forward in anything you do in regards to job, business, or projects. People are going to start recognizing that because you're stepping up to the plate and you're living it. And once you do, that's when there is no limits or boundaries to your success. This is the knowledge, right? The steps you need to take in order to get to that star card. My most favorite card in the deck. But I think in order to do that, you've got to start believing in yourself or believing in your place or your direction in a different way, very much in a different way. Yeah, this mission that you're going on plays beautifully into good quality work. And I think you're ready to do it by the end of this week. Sitting in your power, sitting in the position, and that is the lesson you should be learning with that King of Wands, sitting in that position of power will bring forth that mission, that new job, that business, or that project that you're so wishing to do. And it's going to take you out of the doldrums. That's what's going to take you away from, if I can get my hand on it, you're no longer going to be shut out in the cold because you're going and getting it, or you should be. And knowing your strength, you're sitting in your position of power through your knowledge and understanding will be absolutely brilliant. There you go, Sagittarius. Excellent reading. Really enjoyed it. Hope you got the best out of it. Hope it helps you out to engage yourself in a fulfilled life. Yes, I thank you very much for all the appreciation you show this channel through the YouTube system. It's absolutely beautiful. We have our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy. Either I'll see you over there or I'll see you here. Whichever way it is, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.